Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, students. This is June 2020 and variant 52, paper 5 complete. I'm going to start now. Question number one we have here. The n values for n value variable x, it is given this formulas, two formulas given. And whenever this format is given, it's called coding method. So coding method, okay. And we have a coding method, especially formulas are the given. And what is the mean formula for coding method? Is sigma x minus 50 by number of values plus 50. This number and this number always same. This is a coding method formula. And this is a coding method, but this is a normal method we normally use for raw data. And what is that formula? Mean formula we have sigma x by n. Okay, so we have to solve them simultaneously to get the value. First of all, plug in all values. This x mean, we can see that is this x mean is same because sample data is same. So we can replace this whole value here. So I hope so. First step is very clear. Sigma x by n equals to sigma x minus 50 by n plus 50. Now this value I will use 944. 944. 944. So and n value is unknown. And this value given by him is 144. And again unknown plus 50. Now simply we solve algebraically and get the answer. So we cannot multiply there because it's not a single fraction. So take LCM for right side. 144 plus 50n and 944 over n. Now this n be cancelled when it go right hand side. So 944 is equal to 144 plus 50n. And 144 subtracted from there, we get a 800 equal to 50n. This 50 will divide. So 0 cancel. So I get a 16. So hope so. The point is very, very clear. Question number two, we have in question number two, what story we have here. He says there are 500 students are there. Total 500 students are there. It means if you add this, if you add this to all of this value, whenever you add, is giving you 500. You can see this one. Adding all these, you got a 280. Adding all these, you got a 220. If you add them, you got a 500. Same approach. Add these two, you got this values, and add them all, give you 500. This table is mentioned by him. He's saying that there are 4 colleges they attended, whether they prefer soccer or hockey. The number of students in each category shown table. So first part, the probability that randomly chosen student is an Canton College and prefers hockey. So Canton and means intersection. You know it very well. Together, we go for together. So let's see. Canton is here and prefer hockey. So they are 56 because if we check it where they cross here. So 56 is our concern divided by total 500. Okay, so if you simplify, it is becoming what? 14 over 125. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen is clear. Find the probability, students. Find the probability that random chosen student is at D college, Devar College, given that, and you know very well, okay, I just say as a D, given that is D as a slash, prefer soccer. So S for soccer. So the plan is to find D slash S. What is the formula student normally use? Whatever under slash, after slash, or after given that, whatever coming in denominator directly. So probability of S goes down and the common between them is coming in the numerator. So D intersection S comes in numerator. Let's try to solve it, students. What is a probability of D intersection S? So D intersection S probability, uh, D, D is here as per soccer. So 120. So 120 divided by 500 is coming from here. And what for S? S means just soccer only, just soccer. Soccer are total 280. So I can take it 280 divided by 500. Okay. I hope so. The point is very, very clear. And simply, if you divide them, okay. So this 500, 500 cancel out. And finally, answer if I type in calculator, and it is simply 0, 0 cancel out. And 3 by 7 is our final answer if you uh, simplify them. 3 by 7. Let's go for next part, students. What is the question here? Next part. One of student is chosen random. Determine whether events are students prefer hockey and student is an A college or B college are independent. So we have two events, this and student prefer hockey. Okay, we have to check it. What is a possible way to solve this kind of question? Okay, so first of all, if we look at carefully, we have two separate things are here, okay, students. One is event number one, hockey. I take H. Second event is taking here A or stand for union. You know it very well. A union B. Okay, students. So I will find both and then I will find together. Together means hockey and A union B. I repeat my words. This is called event number one. Event number one, hockey only. Event number two, a Moss College or a Ben College. So it means together. So let's talk about the first of all hockey. Hockey is very clear. We discussed even before. So total is 220, 220 by 500 because there's a probability we're looking for 220 over 500. So probability of those students playing hockey. So 11 over 25. And A union B we're looking for. So A union B means A and B are together, A and B. So if you add these two, okay, if you add these two because A and so because these two colleges, okay, students, so we have to add these two. So if we add these two, let me check what is coming. If you add these two, 6 plus 6, 12, 1 carry, and 9 plus 5, 14, 1 carry, 242. So it means if we talk about this, so because A and B together, so 242. So I'm writing here 242 divided by 500. If I simplify, it is coming divisible by 2, so 121 over 250. So this is done. Now I'm going to do this part separate. You know it very well. Whenever we do this is a independent, we have to prove it. So we find basically what is the formula we have? Probability of, let's say probability A and B. So probability of A times to probability of B must equal to probability of A intersection B. This is a rule actually. Now we have a behaving like that and B behaving like this full. So what is a way to do it, students? So probability of H, okay, probability of H times the probability of A union B must be equals to the common between them. And you know how to write common, students? Common between what? Common between H and A union B. And I believe you got a point very, very clear what I'm saying. And this value, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I have already found it. This value, I have found it. What is missing? This missing, okay. So let's see now how we can do this part. Intersection of A. So let's see. So hockey and hockey and both colleges. So let's see now hockey and this both colleges. So naturally hockey is 32 and 72. Okay, it is this is a common between hockey and these two colleges. So if I add them, students, it is giving me what 7 plus 2 4 and 2 plus 2 4. Sorry, 2 plus 2 4 and 104. So 104 is coming from here, 104. So this is coming 104 over 500. If I simplify, I'm getting what 26 over 125. Now I'm going to plug in, and this is just a last line, just example I showed you. So this value I'm picking from here. So 11 over 25. This value I'm picking from here. So 121 over 250. This value I'm getting from here. So 26 over 125. So let's see answer same or not same. And if I type in calculator, students, both sides, they are not equals to each other, because if I type it, they are not. So it means they are not independent. If you type in calculator, students, you will not get the match. So I hope so. The concept is very, very clear. Okay, let's go for next question. Number three, two machines A and B produce metal rods of a certain type. Okay, and length of the meters of the 19 rods produced machine A. This is left hand side machine A, and 19 rods of machine B. All right, as shown following back to back stem leaf diagram. And key is mentioned very clear, and you can see that 0.2299 meters. So it means rods are not even less than, we can say, quarter meter. Okay, anyway, find the median interquartile for range A, he asked about. And what is the technique, student, we took okay, and total values we have what 19. So I'm writing here n19. N is 19 for both diagrams. Okay, n 19. What is the median formula? N median formula n plus 1 divided by 2. So 19 plus 1, 20 divided by got a 10th term. And 10th term, if I calculate, students, so count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it means this number is my answer. But how to write it? So 0.238. So I hope so got it very clear. So median is coming from here, very clear, 0.238 meters. And I just repeat again, what are the key of reading? Point, you put decimal extra by your end, and 2, 3, and 8 come from here, 20.23. So I hope so this part is very, very clear. So let's go for next part. And next part is what he's asking, interquartile, and you know it, interquartile stand for upper quartile minus lower quartile. What is upper? This is a median formula I wrote. Okay, now upper quartile formula, 3/4 of n plus 1. Okay, 3/4 of n is for 19. 19 plus 1, 25. 5 3 are 15. 15th term I'm looking for. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this last number is my target. And you know how to find, so 0.245. So this is my upper quartile. And upper quartile, I'm getting 0.245 meters. Let's talk about lower quartile. We have a formula for low quartile. Let me tell you, median is actually 50%. I'm writing here, median is equal to 50%. Upper quartile is actually 75%. Lower quartile actually 25%. 25 is coming 1/4. So I'm writing here 1/4 of n plus 1. All right, so student, let's see. What is n plus 1? 1/4. N is 19. 19 plus 1, 20. By 4, we got fifth term. And fifth term count from here, 4 already here, and fifth is 1. So this number I'm looking for. So 0. What is the lower quartile becomes 0.231 meters. And now interquartile. What is interquartile, student? Interquartile means upper quartile minus lower quartile. And if I subtract upper quartile 0.245 minus 0.231, students, finally I'm getting answer 0.014 meters. So interquartile is over. All right. And let's go for next plan. What is the next question we have? Is given that machine B is a median is given by him 0.232 and lower quartile 0.224 and upper quartile is given by him. Draw a box whisker plot for the both diagrams. So this is interesting. So let's see how we can do it. But same area we're looking for. Okay. So first of all, students, what is technique? We have to check it. The x-axis scale. This is a very, very important. Okay. X-axis scale is important, students. Y scale is not important. Okay. So I think I can take anywhere. Okay, I take the last here. First of all, what is a method to do it? Have a look here. What is a lowest value coming from the whole diagram? Okay, so let's see the whole diagram. So student, let's see what is the upper and so what is the lowest value coming from here is 0. Let me check the lowest value 0.211 is coming from here, and largest value of the whole group. This is not a largest natural. I think is the largest because 0.254 is from here and 0.256 coming from here. So it means this we can check from here. Okay, 0.256. All right. So 0.256. If we check it carefully, students, so yes, these values we have to mark. Okay. And what is method? Actually, 0.2 is fixed. You can see, students. So let's see how we can make a scale. This is a very interesting part. So let's see. So first of all, we have to look upon the lowest value and the highest value. Okay. So if a 0.21 you can say that if starting from here, don't care about the last digit. Okay, care about this one 0.21, 0.21. I think we can start from 20 even, no issue at all. 0.21, 0.22, 0.23, 0.24, 0.25, and 0.26. So let's see how many boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And check it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So better to if expand it a little more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it means whole question is coming in this range easily. So I label this number 0.20. I label this number as a 0.21. This number 0.22. This number 0.23. This number 0.24, this number 0.25, and this number 0.26. Okay, let's start, students. Onwards, I inshallah, I believe you will understand. But before I start this one, because a scale diagram, and now I'll check it along x-axis. What is scale? And you know what, student? What is the gap here from here to there? If you subtract them, so it is becoming very clear. If we subtract them, 0.21 minus 0.20 and divided by 10 boxes. From where I got 10 students, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 boxes. Normally formula we have what? Value by number of boxes. The formula, students, what? Value divided by number of boxes. This formula we use whenever scale is concerned. So I am checking. Let me check what is the best. Yes, and divided by 10. So each small box is coming is too small. Anyway, let me check it. Yeah, each small box after dividing, I'm getting what is I'm getting from here. If I divide this one, okay, students, it is giving me 0.001. I repeat my words. it means one small box is 0.001, two zeros and one. That is why if I ask you what is this value, so 0.001, if you add in this number, will behave 0.201. And what about this to second box 0.202? And what about this 0.205? And so on, so forth. I believe you got our point very, very clear. And we got our divisions very clear. I know some students getting issues in divisions. So now keep in mind, one small box 0.1, it is a very clear approach. So let's start. First of all, I talk about machine B. Machine B, the lower quartile, sorry, the lowest value I can find from here. Machine, okay, let's start from machine A or B, no issue. 0.220, lowest value of A, 0.220, 0.220, 0. It means 220 is here coming. So I label here. I label, I can label anywhere. Okay, I think so. This, okay. All right, next upper value. Highest value is what here? 0.254, 0.254, 0.254. 0.25 is here, students. 0.251, 52, 53, 54. So it means four boxes. And I believe you understanding it very well. 0.254. Okay, please, this point is very clear. And this is done now. Highest and lowest value got it. And what is a median? 0.238. 0.238. 0.23, 0.23 here. And after that, small 8 boxes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it means I'm drawing it here, here, and stop it here. This is what I call as a median. Sorry, a low, yeah, median. Okay. Now talk about 0.245, 245. 24 is here, student. So 5 is where? So 5 in the middle of them. It means 245 is here. I think I have to bring down. Okay. 245. And now talk about the last 0.3231. 231, 231, 23 is here, and one box is one. So I hope so you understood well. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I'm going to finalize it. Done. Where students getting issues, especially issues they are divisions part. And I believe all of you understanding well. And this is A diagram. I have done it. Now B diagram. For B, okay, lowest value get from here 0.211, 0.211, 0.211. So 0.21 is here, and 1, it means 0.001. If I add 0.211, it means one box here. And I believe all points are very clear why I'm saying it here. So wait a minute, students. Okay, so I think I will make it here. I make it again. I think okay. 0. No, sorry, one box back. All right. This I'm making for B now. And lower value got it. Upper value is 0.256. 0.256. 0.256 is naturally here. 1 minute, please. Is here. So check it here somewhere. And I believe, no, it is clear. 256. Okay, done. Now, I think now lower quartile is given by him is here. Median 0.323. 0.323. 0.23 is here and two box forward. So it means, I hope so clear. Now, lower quartile 0.224. 22 is here and 4 means 4 boxes. Now upper quartile is 2, 4, 3. 2, 4 is here and 3 box ahead. Now I'm going to make it finally. And join from the middle. And I believe you understood well. This is scale diagram. So that is why I'm doing a very much care while drawing. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen clear. Now he said, make two comparisons. These are very important things we have. So how we can do two comparison is interesting. Mostly comparison we do from the even mentioned here, make two comparison between length of the rod producing by machine A and B. Okay, so we can say we can get a plan here that if we talk about because especially the upper quartiles will help us a lot. Okay, you can see that machine A B is a machine B. This is a the length is a smaller. Okay, machine has a we could, what is called spread. What is called spread. Spreading is here. This is a bigger spread, and here we have a less spread. Okay, and I tell you one thing: more spread, more spread of data is called less consistency there. Okay, but less consistent is another thing was important here. But he talk about the length. Okay, and but I think we can guess from here even here more, length is more. Here it is also wider range. You can say that the range is wider. Okay, so machine A has less spread. We can say that because this is a machine A has less spread. So we can say that machine A has less spread. Okay, or you can say less interquartile. No, so less spread is better. Okay, and spreading means this spread is a you can see here because this spread is lesser and this spread is more. And let me tell you, less spread means more consistent, or you can say that less spread as compared to B, as compared to machine B. Okay, so is a more so machine A is more consistent. Machine A is more consistent in lengthwise and length of rods. Length of rods. One idea, and you can say that, and this because always spread help us that as a more consistent. So this is more consistency. Number one. Number two, I can say that the median part is very important. A median is a higher as compared to B. Okay, we can say that as median of A is higher, or median of A machine is higher. Machine is higher. Okay, so we can see that machine A produce longer rods. Okay, so it produces it makes longer rods as compared to as compared to B, compared to B machine. So I hope so the concept is very clear, and you I hope so you got our concept clear. Let's go for next question, students. Trees in a radiance forest are classified as tall, medium, or short. So three categories are there we considered. Okay, and what he's saying here, according to heights. So height, if height is concerned, we categorize in three categories: short, medium, and tall. And at heights of the can be modeled by a normal distribution, he said. And mean is given by him is 40 meters, and deviation is 12 meters. He mentioned here trees with a height less than 25 are called classified as a short. So it means less than 25. If I talk about height is less than 25 is considered as a short. So find the probability random choose tree is a classified as short. So we have to find it. So let's start. And you know, formula Z equal to X minus mean by deviation. So this is here became as 25. So let's start. 25 minus mean is 40 by deviation. We have a 12. Okay. And if I type in calculator, students, this become minus 15 by 12 and minus 1 by 2, 1.25. And you know, in bell shape, whenever you make it, okay, students, negative 1.25 is coming in this portion, right? If it is coming right, positive, so make it here right side. But if it's negative, we make it left side. Okay, is lesser. How to read it? Lesser. Lesser is a left hand side is called lesser. But problem in our probability distribution table, we don't have negative values. So because this diagram is symmetrical always, if I make the same number but in positive side, so this area and this area always same. Okay, so what is this story? Phi of 1.25 will give me what? The from left corner to that one is a white area, but I need a reddish area. So 1 minus phi of 1.25. Okay, students, I hope so. You got the point very, very clear. And now I'm going to find it. And let's start. 1 minute, please. So let's see now this table. I used this table. Okay. Yes, students. So what number I'm looking for? 1.25. 1.25. So 1.25. 1.2 will get from here. So it means this line I'm looking for. So 1.2 from here and 5 from here. So 0.8499. 0.848944. Sorry. Is it okay? Now, and if I subtract it, so answer is coming 0.1056. 0.1056. Yes. So this is the probability he was asking. And he was asking that what is the probability? What is the probability for a short classification? Okay, I hope so. The point is very clear. Question number next. Of the trees that are classified as a tall or a medium, 1/3 are tall and 2/3 are medium. This interesting part is here. What he's saying here, once again, we have to say here that 1/3 of the tall, 1/3 are tall, and 2/3 are medium. Okay, so one of the tree that is classified as a tall or medium. So tall or medium, we take as what here, students? If you look at carefully, have a look on diagram now. So students, here we take as a 3 categories. Okay, we make it. This one, this we take as a short. This we take as a medium, and this we take as a larger. Okay, this area we have already, shorter one probability we have already. So this probability is representing by 0. The probability is equal to 0.1056. We have already. And for your knowledge, he said that 1/3 is a tall and 2/3 is a medium. It means total there are 3 parts. Total there are 3 parts. 1 part is a tall and 2 parts a medium. I repeat my words. He said 1/3 is tall, 2/3 is medium. It means that he divided this remaining portion in 3 parts, and among 3 parts, 2 is a median and 1 is a tall. So I hope so you got a point clear. So I'm writing it out here. This is a 1 and this is as a 2, 1:2. I make like this, okay? And whenever ratio is given, I can multiply with one common number. So let's say the ratios are, let tall ratio medium is 1:2. And when I multiply with one common number, so it will give us the probability. Okay. So let's say, so probabilities are tall probability. Okay, tall probability. I take as actually I multiply with the x common number. Okay. So these probabilities become x ones are x, comma 2x. So these are probabilities now, tall probabilities and medium. So these become probabilities. If I sum them, if you add them all, you got a 3x. And now I'm writing here. It means, can as a student, I can say that these two regions, larger and the medium is equal to 3x. Okay. So now what is the whole story? The sum of the all probability is 1. I repeat my words, the sum of the all whole area under bell shape is 1. So it means this probability left-hand side, and this is single x. Sorry, the single x is right side here, and is a double x is here. If I add them all, will give you 1. So let's start. So medium, sorry, small 0.1056 plus probability of the medium is 2x plus probability of the larger one x equals to 1. I believe you got a point. This probability is x, this probability is 2x, and this probability we have already. So now this become what, student? 3x, and this goes there. When I subtract from 1, I get 1 minus this, give us 0.8944. When I divide this 3 on the other end, 0. Let me check, 0. For clarity, 0.8944 divided by 3, and I'm getting here 0.2981. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this probability, this is actually probability. Make sure this is, but we need always 3 dp, so that is why probability always 3 dp. So this is a probability actually. So I can say here, this is a probability of this region. Okay, because x represent tall, so this is 1. So and from here onwards, I can tell one more thing. He's saying that show that probability of the random chosen tree, the tall is this much. So, and I hope so we have done it. So that's the probability of tall. This part we have done it. 298 proved. And now we go for the next part. So now it will help you next part. So find the height above the trees are classified as a tall. Find the height above the tree. So it means for this is a probability we have it for this portion. Okay. So I repeat, this portion probability is given by him is how much is given by him. Probability is 0.298, which I found it up above here. And he's asking find the height above. So this h I'm looking for. So this h is I'm looking for. It means so height bigger than the height is I'm looking for, and a particular h, or you can say tall is equal to how much? 0.298. We know it. Okay, or I can take this as a small h. Okay, now bigger than this is probability given by him, and you know it, various students. So how to find this this probability, other one? Okay, and if we can solve from here. What are the rules, students? If you remember, h minus mean, and what is the mean? You recall it. Mean is 40 and deviation is 12. So 40 and 12. So h minus 40 over 12 equals to 0.298. And I always, this whole brick fraction convert into any variable a. Make question simpler. Okay. Now students, bigger than a. Bigger than a is what? Let's say a is here, and this region is bigger than a, is 0.29. So, phi of a, phi of a will give you white region, but I need the other one. So 1 minus that. So it goes there and it comes here. So phi of a is equals to, if you subtract 0.702, 702. Now, students, I put extra zero here myself, and we have to find out the probability, not probability, sorry, reverse question, 0.702, 0.702. So 0.702, so let's see, 0.702, 0.702. I'm looking for, and check it. Where is possibility? Is there 702? 702, 7019. 70 and this one. So look at it, this number is very close. And if I add one in it, but one is not there. So I think when the not there, take a closest number. So it means from here 0.5, from here 3, and from here 1. 0.531 we take here. 0.531. Afterward, this 5 I cancel from both sides. I get 0.531, and this value I'm going to plug in here. So h minus 40 by 12 equal to 0.531. 12 multiplies there and 40 add. And if you type in calculator, okay, and typing, it is coming 46.4 meters. So this height taken as a the longer height. Okay, I hope so. The concept is very, very clear. And let's go for next question. And what is the next question we have, students? A fair three-sided spinner has a sides 1, 2, 3, and a fair five-sided spinner have sides number 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay, and both spinners are spun once. For each spinner, the number on the side on which land is noted down. Okay, then random x is a larger number of two numbers. We will consider what, student? Larger numbers. Okay, if they are different, and if they are same, we consider same score. So have a look here. Best idea, I'll make like this. So I'm mentioning here 1, 2, 3, and I take 1, 1, 2, 2, and 3. In this way, question becomes simpler. Okay, we have other ways even, but I think okay. So let's start. So what is a 1, 1? Because they're same, so answer same. What is the 1, 2 comes? Because bigger numbers is two smaller one, and what is the, he said the larger of the two numbers we considered. So we will take it 1. And 3 and 1, what is the larger number? Sorry, here 2, not 1 I wrote, okay. 2 and 1, what is the larger number? 1. What is 3 and what is the larger number? 3. Repeat again, x is the larger of the two numbers. So for example, this one, this one. So 1, again, the same score, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now this 1 and 2, what larger number? 2. So this 2 and 2, they are same. I will copy as it is. 2 and 3, what larger number? 3. I write 3. This 2, okay, because the same score for 2, so I write as it is. So 2, 2, 3. Now 3 and 1, what larger number, student? It is coming 3, and 3 and 2, larger number is 3, and 3 and 3, because they are same, so no larger number. So I hope so. The concept is very, very clear. And now he's asking for probability of 3. How many threes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And see, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So I can say that x is equal to 3 and the 7 out of 15. From where I got 15, students? So 3 and 5. 3 5s are 15. The 15 totals are there in the middle of the page. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. He was saying that what a score is coming 3, and we have done it, because check again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is numbers which are score 3. Now he's saying make a probability distribution table. So let's see how we can make it. And what is the score? It is, scores are very clear mentioned. Score is 1, score is 2, score is, that's it, 3. Yeah, 3 options. Then why? I think we have to make a big. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 scores are there only. How many ones are there? 2 ones are there. So I can say 2 out of 15 students. How many twos we have, students? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got a 6 over 15, and 3 I already found above. And very interesting, if I add and sum, so answer will come 1, 7 plus 6, 13, 13 plus 2, 15, by 15 becoming 1. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. This part is very clear. And he's saying E of X and V of X. It means variance. E of X, expected value is called on mean. And you know it well, students. So simply multiply, 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 and add them all. So 1 into 2 over 15, 2 into 6 over 15. Although I can do direct even, just sake of your understanding, I'm doing it. And if you solve it, 21, 14, and 2. If I add the numerators, and I got a 35 over 15, and final answer is 7 by 3 is a mean. Done it. So now in our variance, what is the variance student formula we have? What is technique now here? 1 minute. Okay, I square 1 and multiply. Done. Now square of 2 and multiply. Done. And square of 3 and multiply. Done. This whole thing I calculated minus mean square, and mean is 7 by 3 whole square. And I hope so the concept is very clear. If I calculate it, this is let me check it. Students, what is coming here? It is coming with us 89 over 15. And from here, I got 49 over 9. 49, 7 is 49, 3 threes are 9. And 3 threes are 9. And if I type in calculator, so final answer is coming with us 0.489, 0.489, or you can write in a fraction form even. So it is okay, our plan. So question number 6 we have, students. If the number of different ways in which the 10 letters of words summertime can be arranged so that there is an E at the beginning and an E at the end. Okay, first of all, check it. How many repeating things are there? There are 1M, second M, third. So 3 M's are there. And how many E's are there? Check. 1 E is here, second E is here. So 2 E's are there. Anything else repeating? R, E, M, 3 M's, 2 E's. Okay. And he said, what students, that he said here, very simple, that starting with E, beginning at E, and ending at E. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines, so 10 boxes. And he said what here? E at a start and E at end. And these values blocked here, will not move anywhere. And total are 10 letters, he said. 2 gone, 8 left. So these are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters, 8P8, and divided by 3 M's repeating. So divided by 3P3. Or you can write it simply in a factorial form also, because upper number, lower number, if they match, we can write factorial also. Otherwise, we can't write it. So anyway, the answer, if you type in calculator, it is coming 8 factorial by 3 factorial, 6720. And I hope so this part is clear. Second part, we have students find number of different ways in which 10 letters of the word summertime can be arranged so that E's are not together. Okay, not together. E's are not together. But I go reverse. If I say if E's are together, if E's are together. Okay, if E's are together, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lines, 10 boxes. Okay. He's saying what story here? Let's say E together. So E is one here, second E here together. I count as a one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 P9 together, and there are three M's also dividing. 3M's also dividing. 3M's also dividing. This is I'm dividing by the code. You do 3M's. 3M. So let me check what it means when they are together. So I'm typing 9P9, 9P9 divided by 3P3. I'm getting 60480. Now, what is the total option, students, we have? Total options is very clear. Total options, total ways. There's a 10P10 because 10 letters all together, and there are 3P3 for 3M's and 2P2 for other ones. So this, what is this answer? Let me check. 10P10 divided by, okay, it is coming 302400. And if I subtract them, so not together. So subtract 302400 minus 60480. And if I type in calculator, my answer is coming with me 241920. So I hope so the concept is clear. Okay, 4 letters are selected. Keep in mind, 4 letters are selected from the summertime. Find number of selections. If 4 letters contain at least one M and exactly one E. So let's start. This is M. Here I talk about E, and here I talk about others. First of all, I must know others how many. S is other, U other, E, no, E is not other. R is other, T is other, I is other. So 5 others are there. And make sure there are, we know already 2 E's are there. Sake of revision, 3 E's are there, 3 M's are there, sorry, 3 M's are there. So let's start. What is options? We have to make it 4. So at least 1 M. So I start from the lowest M, it is a 1. And he said exactly 1, he will not change. So 1. 1 plus 1, 2, and 2, how much give you 4? 2. So this others must be 2. Okay, this is one option. If I increase the M, make it 2, because he said M at least 1 M. So if I make M 2, then what happens? This E remains 1 because not changing. And here a 1. Reason 1 to make it, if you add them, become 4 comes. Now I make it M3 students. So 3, 1, and 0. And no other possibilities. So let's find all 3 answers one by one. This is 1C1, this is 1C1. And this is a out of 5, so 5C2, which is 10. Okay, and little mixing up. Okay, so this 5C2 is 10. And what is here? 5C1. 5C1. Why is 5C1, students? 5 others, but I will take 1 only from the others, so it become 5. And if 5C0, because from 5 I need none, so it is coming 1. And total options we have 10 plus 5, 15, and plus 1, 16 total options we have. I hope so. The concept is very clear. And now, so let's go for the next part. And next question we have, oh, sorry, part is over. Next question. On any given day, on any means probability remains same. The probability that M message for her friend, okay, so messages what's 0.72. And the probability that random sample of 12 days, so sample is 12, it means 12. And message Pasha on no more than 9, no more than 9. What is no more than 9? It means very clear opinion. If I show some idea, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Total options are there. He said no more than 9. It means 9, no more than 9, including 9, we're going backwards. And it is not possible to apply so many formulas. So I will go for other. And what is that? 1 minus R value is 10, plus R value is 11, plus R value is 12. But thing is that what is other values we have? So probability of favor, you know it very well, given by him of I'm favoring here, messaging. So 0.772. And what is not messaging? 1 minus 0.72, and I'm getting 0.28. Okay, student. Now I'm going to apply formula, and I think it's very, very clear. Okay, and wait a minute, let me check. And one thing is important here. Okay, 0.72. Okay. And 1 minute, please. NP sample is N. Let's check it one more thing here. Sometime, let me check NP value. What is N? N is 12 and P value is 0.72. Student, look at here very carefully. NP value is coming here, bigger than 5. How come? N is 12, P is 0.72. And I'm getting what answer, students? So 8.64, bigger than 5. So whenever bigger than 5 sample coming, students, we have to go for normal distribution. So first of all, I have to find out the values. And what the values, students, I have to find it. So first of all, I have to find from here, yes, make sure from here the table, and let me open the table and find from there, because students, or let me read again, no more than 9 days. Yeah, correct. Okay. And X is 10, or I can do it another way. No more than 9 days. Yes, I have two options, students. We have a binomial normal distribution. We can convert even, because the data is mentioned here is or I can for geometrical probability even. So have a look now what I can do here. So better to go for binomial first, and formula is 12C10. There are two brackets, then 12C9, 12C11. Student, we can go for binomial also, and we can go for normal distribution. Both are valid. Why both are valid? Because the data sample is such that we can work for binomial even. So no issue at all. So it is okay, not mistake at all. But if I go, because as I said before, NP value bigger than 5, we always go from binomial data to normal distribution. Okay. And for that, we have to go for two things. One is continuity correction, if you remember, plus plus we will find the new mean and new deviation. Okay, that is a long process, but still okay, not wrong. If you do go for that method, 100% correct answer. Okay, and if you go this method is all because why if I said plan to go that way, because very visible that the value is bigger than 5. This is a sign of going for binomial to. Some students ask me, sir, how we understand we have to go for binomial to normal distribution? If NP value is bigger than 5, this is a sign of, okay, that thing is this. Okay. And 1 minute, please. 0.28 into 12. And actually, what's the rule we have? NP will be bigger than 5 and NQ also bigger than 5. Okay, this is enough. No need to check the other one. So let's start. What is this one? 2, 10, here 1, 11, here 0, and here 12. And Q value is coming here 0.28. So 0.28. And here P value is coming. Here P value is coming 0.72. 0.28 first bracket, 0.72 second bracket, 0.28, 0.72. Okay, now we need to type in calculator. Okay, let's type one by one. The answer coming for the first 12C10 and 0.28 to power 2 and 0.72 to power 10. And this is 0.1937. The other one answer is what? Let me check. And what I get here. Okay. And second value is coming with us 0.0906. And third is it tells it is 1. So this is also 1 only 0.7, 0.72 to power 12. And I'm getting 0.01941. And if I subtract all from 1, so let me check. 0.1937, 0.0906, and 0.01941. And answer is coming 0.696, the probability. Okay, now let's go for next question, students. Okay, what are the next question? M message Basha on 1st January in the probability that next day on which the message of 5 January. So it means so what is method here? It means that is on a 1st January, M messages on a 1st January. Find the probability that next day is a she message, but is a 5th January. It means naturally, what is the chances of the passages? P is 0.72, and what is the other one? 0.28. You know it very well. So it means, first of all, very clear. We can say that it happens on a 4th day. Okay, so we can say this is a look like x is equals to r. And what is a formula? And or I can do it simple, this not this way, other way. So first day, 1 minute, 0 point, and the next day on which the is the 5th January. So you can do it here. So power 5 into that. 1 minute, let me check. 0.28 to power 4 and times 2. Okay, so what is solution here, students? Because we talk about 5th January, so 0.28, 0.28 on next day on which she passes is a 5th January. So, okay. Yes, so we can say that 0.28 to power 2, 0.28 to power 3, 0.28 to power and 4, and and Yes, so 0.28. Mm, I repeat, 0.1 day, day number one, day number two, 3 days, we can say that. Okay, students. So it means 0.28 to power 3 and times 2, as I said before, 0.72. Actually, formula is what, students? Formula is x is equals to r, and formula is q to power r minus 1 into p. Okay, now this is a formula we use here. Okay, and because 1st January already there, so we have to talk about second, third, and fourth. Okay, second, third, fourth is 3. It means that. That is why I took a 3 power. Okay, so 0.28 one time, 0.28 second time, third time, and then one next day we have 0.74. And let's type in calculator 0.283 to power 3 into 0.72. Yeah, 0.158. So I think you got idea. This formula is a geometrical probability we use. Okay, students. So this formula used, and when with success, this is called success. P is success, Q is not success. So I hope so. The point is very clear. Use an approximation. This is a concept which I discussed before. Whenever use approximation to find the probability that sample is 100 days. You see, sample is very huge. All right, and fewer than 64 days. So fewer than days 64. This is okay. So let's see how we can do it, students. So this kind of question, and P, is already, we know it, 0.72 of calling, of matching, sorry, and Q is 0.28. And in this kind of question, students, whenever given, what we do, first of all, we go for the mean. What is the mean formula? NP. Okay, mean is 100, mean is N is 100, P is 0.72. So mean becoming 72. And I said you that if 72 is bigger than 5, NP value, as I said before, NP value is bigger than 5, and sorry, NQ value also bigger than 5. In the previous sample, NQ was not bigger than 5. Look at here, students. In this sample, NP was bigger, but NQ was not bigger than 5. That is why I stopped even, and I went for the binomial question. Okay. And here with both values are bigger, so I'm bound to use this technique. So mean is clear we have, and let's go for deviation, NPQ root formula. You must know it. And N is 100, P is 0.72, and Q is 0.28. And take a root of the whole. Okay. When I type in calculator, students, so it is coming 20.16. Take a root of also after root. Yeah. And this is a, okay, inside. Okay. If I take a root of the whole, 20.16, it giving us, you can go for accuracy. In this way, we've got a more accuracy. Okay. In this way, we go more accuracy. No problem. I've taken this value as it is. And this is a deviation. Okay. Now, students, all right. What is the technique? We go for limit of, so here, continuity correction, and all of you familiar. What is a continuity correction? When we do go for it, if we draw a number line, 64 comes here, one number bigger, one number smaller. So this is less than 64. So less means here. So it means P is D is less than 63.5. And what is the rule of that? So Z 63.5 minus mean. Mean is 72 by deviation, 20.16 root. And when I type in calculator, let's see, 63.5 minus 72, and then I divided by root 20.16. It is giving negative 1.893. And now I draw bell shape. All of you familiar? So do bell shape, I will make it. So just sake of understanding, because this is a negative value. So negative value is left hand side comes here 1983, 1893. How to read it? Z is lesser. Lesser means this portion. And if I draw the same portion on the right hand side, but so this area and this area always same. Reason the diagram symmetrical. So I will not take this diagram, I'll take this diagram. And how to read this, students? So this is a how to read this one. So white region is phi of 1.893, but I'm looking for red. So 1 minus that. So I hope so compound still is clear. 1.893, 1.893, 1.893, 1.893. All right, so 1.893 students where 1.893. This is the line we have 1.89. So 0.9706 and 3 is coming here 2. So 0.9706 already we have. And if I add 2, 0.9708, it is coming from here. 9708, 9708. Hmm. And students, when I subtract, this is from 1, I get here 0.0292. And what he was asking from us that find the probability. Okay, so this is a question is over and paper is as well finished. I hope so you understood the concept, and please check it this way. First I check in a quick way this only. I did not check for the Q. You must check the Q also. If both satisfy, we can go for a normal distribution. First I in note like in a hurry, I checked this only and I thought we have to go for normal distribution. Then I realized later on now NQ is less than 5. That is why I stayed in a normal binomial only. So I did not go for normal distribution. I stay for binomial. I hope so the concept is very clear. And so best of luck for exam and pray for me. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh.